How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome back if you're here. Let me get all this figured out. My latency should be a lot better now, so I'm not going to have as much of a delay to talk to you guys and respond. At least that's what I'm hoping. Still gotta figure out this audio a little bit. Can you guys, is this better? Alright, you guys are going to hear my dog in the background. Try to ignore him. We have someone that's over right now. They're gonna be leaving, so he's gonna be barking quite a bit. So, in the stream earlier today, we unlocked conscription and the ability to make soldiers, basically. That's the whole purpose of that. I need a couple things before I can really get everything started. I need to go out and clear the area around where I'm going to actually build and make that area flat to start building the walls. My goal tomorrow is going to be fully clearing out the area and getting rid of all the trees and everything right now. I'm just fishing and trying to stock up on fish and food and anything else I might need, because this is probably going to be a relatively long trip, because I'm going to, instead of just going for 1 or 2 minutes, like 1 or 2 in-game days, I'm going to actually stay and start getting things really set up and try to find the Nog trader that we saw on the first day and see if we can't get one of those packs in a trade. If he's still alive, like I said, the Empire and the Nog were fighting. We watched that in my first stream, I believe. Yeah, it was my first stream, it was yesterday. And if he's still alive, it's going to be extremely beneficial for us to get one of those packs early on, because it's an additional 26 spaces that we have in our inventory. It would allow us to transport everything over a lot faster, and leather boots. That's good for our soldiers, just to start off, because obviously we can't afford to give an entire army of like 100 soldiers iron right off the bat, especially. We can't even afford to give like 3 soldiers full iron kits. The main thing I'm going to spend iron on is a shield for them and a weapon. That's all they really need, especially if they have a halberd like what we have. It's extremely high damage. It's going to give us an edge in the battle for them, but they are relatively expensive compared to other weapons to produce. So we're going to have to be very careful with them. Another thing I'm going to give them is iron reinforced longbows. I'm going to make one for myself, maybe even leather, because that's a lot more self-sufficient. Hey girl! What do you want? Sorry guys, my dog just took a minute. She came in, jumped on the bed, just let out a little pout. She's playing right now. This is fun. I love fishing in Minecraft. Toss out, wait for the bubbles to go towards it. got a good amount of fish here, and actually some pretty useful items. The mill is going to be very useful for our farm and getting everything started up and running so we can actually feed our villagers. I really want to get fishing next so we're able to produce a lot of food with the fish. One thing I have noticed in the test runs is that the fish farm produces a lot of food, by far the most. But having a few animal farms going as well, and having set a specific amount of animals they can have is extremely useful. And if I set this up properly, I can actually have one farmer run between all of the different farms we have. That's one thing you're going to notice in this is I'm going to have one person doing a lot. Especially one farmer. They're probably going to be assigned to like 3 different things. At least 3. Like I know for my first farmer, I'm going to have him assigned probably to 2 fields for wheat, and then have him assigned also to 1 sheep or probably a what's it called? Cow farm. I had a little bit of a blank there. But for right now, we'll just sleep and get ready to do this next day. I don't know if I can eat. Oh, I can. I can eat clownfish in this one. I didn't know if I had the right version for that, but apparently I do. So I'm not going to keep going. I just cooked all my pork chops, so that makes sense why. I know I have leather in there. I know I have bones somewhere in here. Right there. And I also have you. Throw that puffer fish in there. We're going to keep that. Make sure we keep all this so we actually have backup. And for right now, we are going to just do this. And I already filled up all of my chests. Nice. We're going to grab some of our money here. And run over to the Nog Trader and see if we can't pick us up one of those packs. This can help us very, very much if we can at least get one. The more the better, especially when hauling 3, essentially 4 full chests. So if we can get this pack, it's going to speed up us moving into our new place a lot faster. But I hope everyone is having a good night. Enjoying it. It's a weekend. This is stream 3 of the series. And it is a live, this one's a live stream only. I'm going to be working on a video of this that is going to be a lot more fast paced for the people that want that. So the Nog Trader's on the right side of this road, on this island. I do want to get a shader installed. It's gonna make everything look a lot better. So that's switch game. This is our Empire and Nog area. These are still militiamen, yeah. So that tells me that you're still alive. And That pack must have been up at the Imperial Trading. Up here. Because I know for a fact I saw one in here and it wasn't that expensive. If I have to convert money, I will, using that nog. Oh. It was over at this one then. So, it's nice to know that once we get an army built up and everything else we need, we can go over and attack that Witchbane area. It's a nice little fortress. It would be a first attack. What are you so angry about? I'm just here to trade. Not with you. Where? You guys said trader that I wanted. So maybe we're not going to get it back. Oh, that's just a priest. I swore there was a trader here. It's an archer. In this area that had fast trade. Like we saw on the first day. I'm guessing I might have been wrong. Unless that person was killed. Which would suck. Ah, they might have been. Some more fighting happened while we weren't here. That's what we just picked up there. Oh, I'm trying to get this. Is this horse out of saddle? No, it's not one of the archers that might have been killed. Spearman. Yeah. I think that trader might have actually been killed. What we can do is just sneak in this and pick up all this money without being seen. Clean up our inventory space a little bit. And run down here. Bunch of few trees. I should only need 2 or 3 logs. That should actually be enough. Take that, and we'll do one of those, one of those. And we got an axe, so we're in business for the day. I'm sorry if I'm extremely quiet, I'm trying to figure all that out. Nice thing about having something so high damage, it's better off just using that. And try to go for a crit with an axe. I don't want to get close to that because I know it's going to be very populated. There's going to be a lot of troops there. And I can't fight all of them right now. I can't afford to lose another kit. One thing I do probably need to go for here soon is a longbow. Excuse me. Perfect. Bunch of wood. We are going to need a lot of planks for the base structure I'm going to go. Because the outside wall is going to be... I said planks. I need a lot of logs. I'm trying to go for a spruce style. 100% sure I'll be able to do that right off the bat. Especially with there being mostly oak here. We have to take out a lot of those large trees back on the main island. And it's going to be, like I said, that island's just going to be a backup. So like if something were to happen to us, if we got overrun or raided and lost our main base, our main little fortress, then we have something to fall back to. I'm just gonna collect all this. Could give us a good bit of apples. Not a lot, but enough. We're getting a good amount of oak here. So I'm definitely gonna have to incorporate that into my build somehow. I'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Alright, now we're getting a good amount of spruce too. So, it's a pretty good day. We took out a lot of the trees here. We'll come back tomorrow with some shovels. And I'll grab my bed. We'll start doing the layout and leveling everything off. Right now we just need to get home and go to bed. Kinda sucks that we weren't able to get a pack. I have to research it if we want to craft it on our own. They're relatively inexpensive, but the crafting for them is by far the most expensive part of it. It looks like we are gonna have a couple mobs we're gonna have to take care of. For sure. Far more than a couple. What's I'm hoping that's it, unless there's any around back. I did see a creeper I'm 100% gonna have to take care of though, in the morning. It's over here. That's good. There you go. Hello and goodbye. I can hear that in my stream, and I did not hear that in real life. No. Thanks for taking out the cow for me. My inventory's already full. Holy crap. Thank you. I am going to grab my spruce logs here, throw those in with everything, and deposit that, take that, take that. I can condense some of this now, so that's going to help us a little bit with inventory space. I want to mainly get rid of everything I don't 100% need in my inventory. Like that iron ingot. You know what, just for right now, we're going to craft another chest and throw pretty much everything in it. I know one of these, yeah, I have eggs. I'll throw that. I don't need those. Let's just clear out our inventory real quick and start pretty much on our day. And that's all we need right there. And then I'll just take that. As long as we don't die for the next little bit, we will be pretty good. But even if we do, I spawned on an island, just swam over here. So I'm not going to spawn that far away. What was that noise? Almost sounds like a drown, but I'm 99% sure that drown aren't in this version of Minecraft. I'm just going to use oak right now to craft. Because, like I said, I don't have many uses for it at this moment. So I'm going to be using mainly just... I'll just turn all that into planks. Mainly just spruce. That's really all you need right now in my inventory. Everything else is just clogging it up. So, we do have a couple more spruce logs up on over here. That is useful somewhat. So now we can start laying out our settlement. I'm going to have like a small dock area here, facing out towards our original starting point. And we're gonna level all this off, probably pull this back to about here, then move all this back to the next layer, then just basically pull down a layer. And we'll have larger areas to work with. So we're just gonna spend the next while terraforming all this. We don't need that large of an area to start, but we definitely need something that's pretty good sized. Yeah, this definitely should be a pretty good area. I would much rather go build in that little bit of a inlet, but I don't know if those things are still there. We'll sleep and then go check that area out again. And if it is, if they are still there and we're able to clear them out, this will just be like a backup, not a really backup point, another settlement that we can work on later. Because we do have the area started. Make it a little bit of a port, and even with how close it is, once we get large enough, we can connect them into one city. The biggest area is going to be farming, just setting that all up. Because animals won't require too much area. There's still a very good food source. There's gonna be one more layer of these logs underneath. Essentially the roots. So what we'll do is turn these into logs, and we'll craft a chest or two. Place this down here so we have somewhere to fall back to. We'll empty out our inventory real quick. Down to just half the food that we need. And we have a spawn point now. Set here. And we'll go see if those green skins are still back in that little area. Now that I know where they're at in their villages, I should be able to just swim, not really swim, just take my boat right up into that little cavern area where they were hiding. But like this right here to our right in this area, is perfect. We'll just clear out those trees on the left and just use this whole flat open area. It gives us some room to grow. Rather than have to just terraform so much. But if we have to, we can. I just don't know how powerful these guys are going to be. They were right back in here. Question is where? Because we were exploring and then we just got ambushed. Because I'm not seeing any structures. Was it just a random pack of them, maybe? That moved on? There are wandering ones. Oh, this is so scary right now. I know there's something out here. The question is where. And it's the fact that I know that they're extremely powerful and there's a lot of them. I just don't want them to come up behind me and hit me in the ass. You guys think you've heard someone scream? Just wait until that happens. I will scream like a little girl. If I'm really not expecting it. It's looking pretty clear. So I think this might be where we start. It's a lot better of an area. A lot more trees though. What's that noise? What's that ticking noise? Am I tripping out? I think I'm just tripping out. So we'll clear out these big trees, actually. Come back here and do this. And once we set up our actual base, we'll go back to and get chests and everything. We'll go back to the our little starting base there and start moving stuff over and organize it. I'll have a few chests for mining materials. I'll have a few chests for just pretty much everything involving animals and everything. I thought I saw something. I'm tripping at this point. So we can grab a few shovels because we are going to have to terraform a little bit. Grab an oak. I'll just craft a few of these. I don't need a lot, but I definitely need a few. We'll sleep over there, and knowing my luck, I'm going to have a few of them spawn in my face. You need to stop that, squids. I'm already sketched out as it is because I know there's stuff in these woods, and I know that there are thousands of structures that spawn. And there's almost, I think it's like 30 different factions and multiple different species, and it can take you by surprise sometimes. I was traumatized by those orcs the first time I tried to play this as a test, and ever since then I can't get the fear of getting ambushed like that out of my mind. I just used a pickaxe on a tree. That's straight skill right there, people. Y'all can let me break it. Go figure. A potato. We aren't going to need a lot of trees for this. We are definitely going to need quite a few, and I don't know why this isn't letting me break it now. Yeah, let me do that one. I'm mainly using this mod to help speed up everything, because I don't think you guys want to see me sit here and chop trees for like 5 days. I'm going to have to for these ones, though. But I'll wait and get a stone axe or something and worry about it later. We'll set up our bed here on the coast, so we have a little bit of a warning before anything tries to do anything really. So we are starting to get an area carved out. I'll get that out of my main slots and set up the beginning of our great wall. I think I'm gonna take it and run it up along this cool. That's actually kind of huge. Because that's going to save me a lot of time. You want me to do that one? Nah, you're not going to let me do that one, of course. What are you guys thinking? How's it going, man? Thinking I should mix some oak planks in with my spruce for the walls. I don't know. I just can't decide how I want to do this wall design. You know I'm going to run it right to the ocean like that. But what I put in the middle, I can't really decide in between here. Just fill that. Can't decide whether I want to do cobble, some type of other plank, like mix oak and spruce in these holes, along with a little bit of cobble. I don't know. Let's see how that looks. Maybe try doing a spruce plank in with that. Oh, dude, I understand that. I'm trying to build this from scratch, and I can't decide what pattern I want to use. Do you think that contradicts too much? I don't know. I think cobble would actually look pretty good in there. Mix it cobble and smooth stone, and just run it like not on regular intervals, but on intervals up along. I think we give that a shot and see how it looks, at least. That's all we really can do. And then maybe that's a pick. Another thing I need to decide is how big I want this to start. And how's your day going, man? Something like that. And maybe go up one more, then start the transition around for the wall. So like that, and that's going to be our corner right here. Oh yeah, man, I understand that, and I'm trying to give it like a rustic look almost, but it is a new city compared to the rest of the world. I try to keep them as simple, but at the same time, this needs to be functional because I'm actually going to need it to defend. Because I will get raided by orcs occasionally and other factions that are hostile to us. If I can actually place, that would be amazing. So I do need to get recruiting before, like, as I go to make my first farms. I don't think that's too large for my first couple villagers. Not villagers, like settlers almost. I said almost for settlers, they literally are settlers. My people. If I can jump without looking. I think we're gonna come this way a bit more. And take these trees out in a bit. Touch this out because I don't have any more axes directly on me. I don't feel like crafting one right now. But no, man, how's your weekend going? Is it going good? Ah, yes. I have a mod installed called Ancient Warfare 2 Tweaked. Um, it's Ancient Warfare 2, but they have multiple improvements that fix a lot of the issues that were on it. I have a lot of the research done. I have my conscription so I can make soldiers, my leadership so I can make farmers and everything, and I'm working on farming now. I got farming. I'm working on animal husbandry now. I can't pronounce. I think on this mod pack I made, I have 15 mods installed. On one of the other mod packs I use for Ancient Warfare 2, I have close to 300. We're gonna do this. But I live by the saying, once you play modded Minecraft, you can never go back. And I tried to go back to Bedrock Edition on the Xbox with my buddies whenever they asked me to play. And I can't bring myself to do it. I truly don't know, because this isn't going to be a village, this is going to be a city. And this is just going to be one of many. So right now I'm just building a little bit outpost for my first town. I do need to make a gate though. That reminds me. I'm going to go a vertical open gate. They're very inexpensive. I have a crap ton of redstone. I'll just do a regular wooden gate for now, even though they're very weak. But my intentions are having this outer wall, like as a shell, and this is going to protect the interior of our city, and once we actually figure out how large we want this city to be and grow it, we'll build like a large cobblestone and stone wall around the edge of the actual city. And I'm gonna be honest, it probably will take up one or two chunks. It's gonna take up this whole valley up until those over there, those trees. Because that's where a mountain starts, and that's all the further I really can expand without doing a ton of terraforming. My goal this stream is to get my first farm set up with my farmers, and get a couple soldiers. Yeah, dude, if you ever, like, love playing modded Minecraft, Ancient Warfare 2 is the mod to go. I know right now I'm doing a horrible job at showing how it plays, but it gives you everything. Like, I have NPCs I have full control over and will actually function. Like, if you want to see, I need to make a trip over, I can show you some of the other factions that naturally spawn. There's a couple tents over there with traders that they have. If you want to see that, let me know. I need to go that way anyway. Just let me know if you want to see that though. there's, I believe, 2 Empire tents. One's an lookout tent. This is 1.12.2. This is the latest version they have for Ancient Warfare 2 because it was discontinued. The mods I have installed are Ancient Warfare 2 tweaked. I have their core mod, which is Chicken Lib. I have Biomes of Plenty. I have a mod that allows me to chop down these trees with just breaking the base of them with an axe. What other ones do I have installed? I have base metals. I have apple trees that allow those type of apple trees right there to spawn and give me apples because I need them a lot to make these bundles. There's a bundle here, and it requires an apple, 4 different types of meat, and a water bottle, and that bundle is the fundamental for giving me a combat NPC, commander, or pretty much any NPC. They're all going to have bundle, food bundle, and for the instance, these are going to require gold. Farmer, I need a worker. What am I doing? I can't spawn specific types. They require gold as well for miner. The only things that don't are the orders I give them, which is like work orders and other stuff. But like this is a Nog settlement. Not really a settlement, this is just a lookout. These guys aren't hostile to me. This guy's one of their little traders. I do not have Tinker's Construct, no. I really want to install it on this, but I'm trying to keep this as like I need as little performance out of it as possible. These are Empire soldiers. And there's some more over here. And up here is another Imperial little Overwatch tent. You got a couple horse archers, more spearmen. These are a couple knights, noblemen. These are all naturally spawning. And this is a very small, like, natural spawning settlement for them. Like I said, it's not even really a settlement, it's just a lookout tent. And the reason they're here is because of what's right beyond this. Where is it? It's somewhere over this tree line. You'll see the start of a little fort, and it's what the faction called Witchbane. They're hostile to us, and they will kill us. That's why I don't want to get close to them. Because they have trebuchets and a couple of other siege weapons that will instantly kill us. Yeah, right there. That's one of the Witchbane like castles. I think they actually have a few ballistas that are manned. Yeah, ballistas. I can't wait to get these boats and actually invade stuff. I do want to take a closer look at this and see what all's up here. And just so you're aware, everything I just said about ballistas and everything are able to be manned and operated by NPCs and used. There's something called a command baton, and they can move with them. So that's just a Witchbane tower. I don't see any dwarven settlements like I thought I would up here. I know, dude, these flowers drive me nuts sometimes. Let's come over here and see if they have anything outside. They usually have a few horsemen. That might even be a vampire tower. I don't even know if that's fully Witchbane. What are you? You're a berserker. my shield. Let me use my shield. Thank you. Let me use my shield. Oh, he's a breaker. Okay. He's a shield breaker, so whenever he hits me. If you gotta go, man, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it what you're selling. I didn't realize there was two of you. No. No, 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 no. No! Let me through. 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 I think I stopped chasing me. Okay. Oh my. Haha. That was fun. So at least we know that's not Witchbane now, and it's going to be a little more difficult to attack than I thought. Because with Witchbane, most of their stuff is like outside the tower, but with them, those 4 soldiers is just their lookout. They probably have about 30 or 40 more inside. And I would get absolutely destroyed, especially with them being shield breakers like that. And to be fair though, I'm technically a shield breaker too if they actually have one. With my halberd, that's why I have it. It's just the very high damage. And the shield break and reach. It gives me extra reach over them. And this weapon's going to be exactly what I give my soldiers for that reason. I think tomorrow I'm going to head back to my original little starter base. Please don't judge me for the construction of it. And get a couple more resources I need. Try to get that cobble so I can finish working on this wall. I just threw something up over there. I probably could take dirt and finish leveling this all out for the wall. If I can get a infinite water source, I can make a moat, because I do think there are bridges in this. Yes, there are drawbridges. I have never tested them before. I have no idea how they work and how big they are, but whenever I get that research, I will craft one. I have the engineering bench and everything I need, I just probably don't have the research. I do need to grab my research table once I get everything established. I just can't risk having it blown up by a creeper. Because if I lose that research book, I have to redo all of it. I'll just hop over here real quick and go to sleep for tomorrow. I really want to get that tree out of the way, because that's the only thing preventing me from doing everything I need to here. We'll head back to base, check on that research real quick. I'm 99% sure I need a lot more string. So it's gonna be a good idea to start taking care of some spiders and hunting them. Here's where we took the pirates out. Beginning of last stream, I believe. No, about mid last stream after they took me out again. I do need to check in on that research. And yeah, there's those 2 ocean monuments I'll deal with later after I get some potions. There's one there, then there's one right up here. Once my truck moves in, yeah, there we go. I am not gonna lie to you, my man, I have no idea what you just said. I slept through my Spanish classes. I believe that's what that is. I do have 7 more cards I can drop in here. Alright, I'm back. We got some copper, some gold. I'm going to move over to this chest. So we have everything in one chest there. Our research right now, we do need 12 string. So, what happened to everything I put in there? Oh, I didn't put it in. We're working on animal husbandry. Why am I talking like that? We don't need advanced siege warfare for a while because we don't need any of these weapons. I have leadership. Mailbox. Siege warfare would be good, but tactics is going to be a little bit of a pain to get. Because then that would give us access to the siege engineer. The siege engineer can use all of these. We will need to make a town hall though, so everyone has a place to eat. Yeah, it's about midday. I did get some cobblestone, 3 stacks. We'll see what that does. We'll just slowly be moving stuff over. Mainly just do this, sit here and chill with you guys. There's nothing better than sitting here and talking to you guys. I'm very grateful for everyone that joins, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Yeah, there's catapults, there's ballistas, there's trebuchets. what else is there? There's a missile system. Basically, it launches a bunch of rocket like arrows, and you can make them explosive. That's what I always do with them. There's cannons. There's all those variants on wheels except for the trebuchet. Then there's all those variants on water except for the trebuchet, like boats that they can all man. So after I get a bunch of siege engineers, we'll see me going around with a bunch of just straight boats and a little bit of a navy. The biggest thing I want to do is get a mod that allows me to have operational boats that I can build, so I can move the majority of my men on that boat with me. I think Tinker's Construct. It is. The only issue that there is with it, like I said, is trying to get regular soldiers across a lake or ocean to fight on a different island. That's the only issue I've ever had with it. I'll just do this. We get too far into it. How's that look? I don't mind the look of that wall at all. We'll build it up 3 high everywhere. We'll just randomly place this cobble and throw smooth stone in there with it. So like this would be 3 high, and we'll go up 2 more. This wall isn't actually going to turn out too bad, I don't think. We want it 3 deep so our archers will be able to be on top and do things. Because there is a few issues, and I think me having the reconstructed version of this allows the mod to, like the NPCs, to have a lot better AI. Why did I break that? It's gonna save me a cobble. For this one, I do want to go up an additional one. I'm not gonna be able to reach that. Why did I go up an additional one? Well, 3 high, 3 high. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I was right with that. And these ones I'll just go up to. We'll just place the dirt there and make this one up an additional. Maybe. We'll just have to remove these final 2 trees at some point, but right now I just want to get the outside of this wall as best constructed as I can. Hello! You would do wood, stone, stone, stone. Alright. That actually wouldn't look too horrible. So you do 1 stone, 3 wood, 1 stone, 3... No, 3 stone, 1 wood. How's it going, Master? How's your day going? Bender, I actually might use that idea. I'm so far along in this wall that I don't want to tweak it right now, but where's the pen? I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to use that for my next wall. That is a really good idea. Thank you, man. I wasn't thinking about that. Thank you. need to sleep. The main thing I'm worried about right now is I didn't give myself enough room for anything. But I'm going to put a gate right here. So what we'll do is do this. That's going to be my gate. Because I do believe that you can go 3 wide. I actually might double gate it with how long this is and do like a regular gate, then an iron gate right behind it. So like how it would be in medieval times where you have an iron gate right here, then a wood gate right here on the outside. And have a little bit of a slat in between right here in the middle to where they would be able to shoot down. But for that next wall, I'm definitely going to do 1 wood, then 3 cobble. That would look really nice. So what I'm going to do with this is just take a piece of stone and just... Oh, we'll just use that tree trunk right there to mark it. The main thing we do right now is just get the base of the wall, then we'll fill it in with cobble. Then we'll go through with stone and just fill it all in. Or even, well... The doors are actually customizable, so I'll mark this point as the start and then this point as the end, and that would be the full size of it. I whiffed. But with this, go up like that. Why did I place them there? I don't want them there. I want my door there. But yeah, you have ones that open either to the side or up, and I'm gonna go with the one that opens probably as straight up. Of course, I mess up the last one. The worst is when you mess up one pane of glass and it screws up everything. So what I think I'm going to do is just leave this all open and have a farm right out here. That's why I wanted to build it in such a weird spot, is so I'm able to have my farms right outside my gates where they're still able to be overlooked with archers. And their buildings are still inside my city. Because the last thing I want is for them to get attacked at night. That would be the worst. Alright. So that is the base of the wall. We'll build a dock going out that way. Nothing too extravagant at first. Then we'll have fissures coming off either side of it once we can unlock fishing. And fishermen. I keep listening to myself and I'm hearing all the errors I'm making when I speak. That drives me nuts. But yeah, this is the base of the wall for now until my next one, which won't be too long. I might do the exterior wall in that wood, stone. That's a zombie. Yeah, I'm going to have to craft another axe here in a moment and go mine some more wood. Go figure. You think it's just straight wood and cobble, maybe? Not even stone? Just like that? That actually doesn't look too horrible, I don't think. Now, granted, we are going to go up a full another layer, but I don't think right now that looks horrible. Right now, right this second, get invaded and overrun by orcs, which has happened before. In one of my test servers, I got invaded by orcs whenever I just got started on it and started getting everything set up. I'm just so far along in it, and whenever you said that, I was so far along in it. I like the look of that, I really do. Oh. What are you thinking? Should I redo the wall like that? I have all the time in the world to do this. Whenever I'm streaming this, I'm just basically going to be doing this. Setting this up and... Should I do wood, stone, stone, stone? What's your opinion, Bender? Yeah. That's my biggest thing. It's 10. It's just gonna be a lot of cobble. Isn't this what Sophie meant by wood, stone, 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 wood? I wouldn't go any more stone than that in a row. So these two things right here, do you like them? Because that would be the pattern for the rest of it. As much as I can, at least. Because I will go through and redo that whole thing. I do too, my man. I think that's what I'm going to do, is just go through and redo it. So that would be this one gone. It's not going to be that much work to redo it either. But I think in the middle, we leave it like this. That way you're not getting overwhelmed by stone on top. But that we can figure that out later. I honestly love that setup though. Thanks for suggesting it, man. Looks great. We'll add one more here to make it symmetrical. Otherwise it's going to drive me nuts. Like that. That's why I'm picking it all back up. We'll also just move all this over one or two, so it's going to end on like that. Then here would be our gate. That makes it a little more symmetrical. And I can also fit a house in this. Let's look at one of these walls. Yeah, that looks great. I like that. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Please don't let the intrusive thoughts win. would be too much stone. Far too much stone. Yeah, that pattern's it. I like it. We'll go up to the actual height that we're going to have it here. Yeah, that doesn't look too empowering with stone at all. I'm probably going to top it off with wood at the top for like their lookout and posts. So that's perfect. I'm just going to bury this one. Yeah, that's it. We'll take this out. Good enough. We'll have archers up there, so they'll get anyone coming around here. Alright, that's the exterior of the wall done. I am gonna be going to bed, my man. Getting off. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope to see you on my next one, man. That was a really good idea, and I thank you for it. I'm gonna be using it a lot more. Have a good night. I should be streaming tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Thank you so much, my man. Have a good one.